At some point here during the Salvage Yard DLC, Rockstar at any time now, we don't know exactly when, but we know it's confirmed it's going to happen during the Salvage Yard DLC. So anyways, from like here until probably, a couple months, I can imagine that they're going to implement this fairly quickly, is the fact that there's going to be a new rule for selling duplicated cars in Grand Theft Auto. Not necessarily talking about the rule to avoid the daily sell limit, because I think that's going to basically stay the same depending on your guys' exploit level, but I would not be selling more than 3 cars a day and no more than 1 car per hour, which the new system that Rockstar is going to be implementing into the game is going to be something like this, to where I've duplicated some cars, I've got a whole garage, I go and I sell one of those cars and I get the full value for it. And then from there, I go and I sell another one, and I'm going to notice that there's going to be a 50% decrease in value. Beyond that, it's going to continuously keep dropping, I think, from 20%, and then from there, it's just going to keep dropping down to 5%, to where your cars are basically going to be worth nothing, and there's a lot of good cars out there to be duplicating. The Deluxos is one of the more popular one. They're worth the most amount of money in the game. And then other than that, it'd be like a fully upgraded Issy, which you guys can sell me, or see me trying to sell right now in the game, is trying to sell these right now before they actually implement this system into the game, where if I have more than 1 copy of a car and I try to sell that second copy of the car after selling one. So the rule comes down to this, is the fact that we're only going to be able to sell 1 car per day, but that's not having to deal necessarily with the daily sell limit, even though I have reports from a lot of subscribers out there, and they're telling me at some point, well, they're only able to sell 1 car a day because they've hit an exploit level of 7, which is the highest or the lowest exploit level that you can go to, which basically at that point your account is red flagged and you are in the cheaters pool, and we are not able to sell cars after that. So this would be personal vehicles, duplicated vehicles, doesn't matter. Rockstar flags your account. And then also another thing too that's going to happen to you potentially is they've taken away your ability to make custom license plates. This is something that's happened to me. When custom license plates came into the game, I was actually excited that I was able to make custom license plate, but whoa, hold on now. I wasn't able to make custom license plates because I've been out there duplicating cars since I believe week 2 in Grand Theft Auto. So what does that mean? That means I've been doing this for a really long time, and I have a lot of experience when it comes to duplicating cars and also selling cars in the game. And then potentially, yeah, you want to stay away from that daily sell limit because that's going to ruin you. But at this point, this new system is going to be put into the game, and we're only going to be able to sell 1 car per day. So, you sell it at like 6. Well, guess what? You don't get to sell another one until the other day. But another thing that I wanted to talk about here is all of the ways that we could be making money in Grand Theft Auto. There are tons of different ways of making Grand Theft Auto. I know a lot of people think that it's like a grind, but honestly, from someone that's been playing the game for the last 10 years, it's really not that much of a grind, especially if you know exactly what you're doing. And I post videos all the time to help players, especially like beginning players, and also, existing players that have already millions of dollars and want to increase their value, maybe more. Maybe they're going for like $1 billion in the game before GTA 6 gets here or something like that. Who knows? But all I know is this, you guys, with this new system being put into the game, we're going to be, cut down to only 1 car per day, which once again, there's a lot of players out there because they've hit the exploit level of 7, can only sell 1 car a day anyways. So what is the best way of making money in Grand Theft Auto without having to buy a modded account, without having to buy a shark card? You just get out there and you do the work. I show you guys videos on how to do things and make money all the time in the game, especially if you're a low-level player and or existing player. There's tons of methods out there. There's tons of businesses that we could be owning and operating, and there's really good businesses too that can be making you millions of dollars, like the nightclub, especially if you have it attached to MC Club businesses, and or like a bunker business. You could just be literally paying for resupplies there and making like $1 million+ on every resupply, which you could be doing solo and selling it completely solo as well. In a public session, getting that extra bonus of 50% on any one of the sell missions in the game, which I've also talked about and made videos. There's not really that many players out there technically griefing other players when it comes to sell missions. At least in my experience, we do have, I would say, like 1 out of 9 cell missions I get messed with in a public session. Other than that, people don't really care, it seems like these days, like they used to back in the day with cell missions. So there's always that opportunity also of getting the bonus money, which is a system that they actually implemented into the game a long time ago to encourage players to be doing cell missions in public sessions, because it's more risk but more reward. So yeah, basically what this boils down to, you guys, I would sell your cars right now, but until they implement this system, and when they do implement this system, it only means that we're only going to be able to sell one of our duplicated cars every single day in Grand Theft Auto. And don't think that this isn't going to get probably worse in Grand Theft Auto Online 5, and or it's going to be switching over to an even worse system that they're going to be catching cheaters and potentially banning people when it comes to Grand Theft Auto 6. But who knows, because that game's not even out yet. So anyways, from there, if you guys enjoyed the video and it was helpful in any way, please hit that like button on the way out, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel, of course, if you guys are new, so you don't miss out on daily Grand Theft Auto 5 online videos here on my channel. But from there, thank you all for watching and the support. My name is GRAVESIGHT and Green Alien, and I am out of here, so peace.